Just it's Judge Usley is not wavering on the 6 months. He's sticking with 30. He's saying it's a standard. That's typical city judge arguing. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that I need to do here today? So I can't think of anything. No recording? Oh, yeah, inside the courtroom, yeah. Is there anything else that I need to do here? I can't think. I asked for my voice recorder back, and he denied it, saying that it's in evidence, and that case, that contempt of court is in limbo. But yeah, he's sticking with 3-month updates. I made arguments that 3 months is a waste of the judicial time, and Judge Usley is just like, he don't care. This isn't inefficient to a city judge. This might be considered inefficient to a district judge, but not a city judge. So he takes everything, all the piddly, all the small stuff they'll take. I was thinking about, and I don't have a lot of battery life, I don't believe. I was thinking about asking for Lieutenant Williams to see if she has any updates on her investigation into my complaint. Does Lieutenant Williams have any updates? She's had almost a year. This is my anniversary, pretty much, for my arrest. And I got some updates to get. Maybe that's something, because I can't think of any other court procedures. I've made my arguments on record that I think 6 months is better than 3 months, that it's all on the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, and the city judge just sticks with the 3 months. I'm very curious about Lieutenant Williams' response to that investigation. Maybe I'll just make a quick pop in and ask. Hey, is Lieutenant Williams here? Lieutenant Williams?
Say again?
Okay. I see you got air holes.
Yeah.
Williams, she's female, lieutenant.
I believe they're in a civil service meeting this morning.
Civil service meeting?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long it'll run for.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just asking, I guess. I want to know about her update on that internal audits.
Do you have a number you want to give to her?
Email, maybe. But she doesn't respond anyways. The only way I think I could reach her is in person.
Okay,
so
try it back. It'll probably be after 12 o'clock noon.
Yeah. Okay. In person. Okay. All right. Whoops. Cancel. What's going on here? I seem to have... What? Normal. Am I still live streaming? For some reason. All right, so I hit some buttons that are giving me a row of pictures. It's really strange. As I was talking, I hit some option, and I pressed normal. I don't know. So whatever. I'm just. I guess I'm done, and I'm getting out of here now. So I want to just say that this was just an update hearing, and I mean, yeah, I was nervous. I was the first called. They just wanted to get me through, and I asked my questions, and that's it. I tried to extend, but and Judge Ousley, he sat there and listened. He's like, but I'm gonna deny you. So that was it. Yeah, the meeting open to public. They check off people who actually have like a reason to be there, but for people who just want to come to this courthouse to watch today, they'll probably give a hard time to. It's kind of stupid, and I could have sat in there and listened, but I just wanted to get out of there, really. So I walked out, and that was it. Got my bag, and I just left my bag at the metal detector place. So, wait a second. Somebody's asking me where I'm at. All right, so I guess that's it. I'm just checking up. I don't think I have a lot of battery life left, so I'm gonna just make this a short live stream follow-up. I asked for that 6 months extension, made all my arguments saying a judicial efficiency, and Judge Ousley just pretty much says it's a standard thing that they do, and he gives that choice to everybody. And I asked him, okay, I said, what if I pay the fine now? And then he said, well, then we wouldn't have these meetings anymore. So that would end it. If I paid $411, then I wouldn't have these meetings anymore. All right, but and so how does that sound? If I just paid the fine, we wouldn't have to be coming back every 3 months. How does that sound? I mean, how would that look to the Court of Appeals if we're like, okay, Travis decided to pay today. That's it. How would that look? I just don't know what to think of that. So we get tortured every 3 months. I mean, I made all my explanations. I said, hey, it's all based on the Third Circuit Court of Appeals and all that. But they don't care. He doesn't care. Because obviously, you know, he's lost his jurisdiction, but he has his jurisdiction. It's like he has the jurisdiction to demand my fine to be paid or explain every 3 months why it's not paid. But he doesn't have the jurisdiction to give me a contempt of court hearing over my voice recorder because it's in evidence and all that. Isn't that weird? How does that work with judges? This city judge has jurisdiction on one thing in my case, and well, like another thing in my case as well. Or would the contempt of court be a separate issue? You would think that a contempt of court doesn't matter whose jurisdiction It doesn't matter. As long as I'm in Judge Owsley's court, he can contempt me. That's my thinking. He can put me in contempt of court while I'm in his courtroom. And he's saying he can't do that. I stood in front of him asking for my voice recorder, and he says that's going to be a contempt of court hearing, but I'm out of his jurisdiction. So I'm in his jurisdiction, but I'm not. But then, for the fine, he's more concerned about the fine, and he's saying that's in his jurisdiction. How can that? It's like you'd think that it's either both are in his jurisdiction or neither right now. It just doesn't make any sense. How do you pick and choose what's in your jurisdiction, and what are other examples? Yeah, he's searched my voice recorder, that contempt of court hearing. I didn't make much of a argument about that because it wasn't the actual contempt of court hearing. It was just I asked for it. I said he's had a long time, and he still says that he's just gonna play with it. He's gonna hold on to it and until I get back in his jurisdiction or something like that. But for the fine, I'm very much in his jurisdiction, so he can order me, and so then it comes down to fine rules for that $411, and it's like, geez, I'm paying my lawyer $100 every time to drive down to Judge Owsley's court. So 4 times, the circuit court's probably going to make an example. They're at least, they're playing. The Third Circuit Court of Appeals has been almost 200 days wait now, and they're playing this game on me, and I'm facing $411, and I've already paid my lawyer $200 plus, let's say, another $100 because I came down. Let's say I charge myself $100. So far, it's cost in gas $300 to come a third time to see Judge Owsley to tell him I'm not paying that fine, and it's a $411 fine. And so it's looking to be looking to exceed the cost. The visits are looking to exceed the cost of the actual fine. Now, how does that sound? They're looking to exceed. There's already close enough at the rate it's at. So this is getting expensive, more than just the fine itself and everything involved. And you got to go over Judge Owsley's head. He is set in stone about coming down every 3 months. So you're not going to convince him directly. Yeah, I can't even get 6 months out of him. He's just saying 3 months is the standard. That's it. It's a nice quarterly measured time that's easy to keep track of, and it's just what they're used to. It's what they've always done, so that makes it right. So how do you feel about that? So I think the battery's got to be close to dying here. It's very frustrating dealing with this. So Phil, my lawyer, is looking at an April hearing now, and there's no chance of the Third Circuit Court of Appeals making any. Oh, that's what I need to do, but the clerks aren't in. They're working for Judge Housley. No, there's a clerk at the office. I need to ask for transcripts. That's what I failed to do. But I gotta pay ahead of time, right? I have to pay. Well, okay, maybe online. That's the one thing I was trying to remember. Getting those transcripts. Oh well. But yeah, I want to submit these transcripts to the Court of Appeals as we continue to have hearings on the record. Even though Judge Housley didn't seem to announce that he's opening up the record, and Judge Housley also failed to warn everybody that recording in the courtroom is illegal. He knew I was there, but he didn't make that announcement today. Maybe he just got tired of hearing himself say that. There to be no recordings in the courtroom. It's Supreme Court order. He didn't say anything about that today. So I think this is the worst intersection for me to cross right now as I head back to my car. Oh man, it's so dangerous. The safest spot to cross is right over here. And it doesn't even coordinate well with the lights. Worse, well, and then there's terrible intersections elsewhere, but this one's pretty bad. All right, I might get lucky here. Usually it's more busy. Got the cane, if anybody needs any cane. Grows naturally around here, large. Okay, but yeah, my bike is squeaky, the river's foggy. Leaving the courthouse, they probably have 100 people that are seeing Judge Housley today, but I was put at the front again, and I get priority. The squeakiest wheel gets the first priority. Lawyers and First Amendment activists, First Amendment activists and lawyers. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop this and carry on with my day. Thanks for any concerns you have, and the donations too. So have a good day.